Thank you. Out of the way. stand.
Evening. Please be seated. Welcome to the major awards ceremony of 2026, the Shield Drop Amphitheatre and this glorious weather. I'm delighted to see that you're in shade and I've just got the sun to contend with on stage. The beauty of this space is that so many more people can join us for this ceremony. And my team told me just before coming down the steps that we've got over 200 parents and grandparents and siblings. So welcome to all of you. So to start, I'm going to invite Bryn Hawes of Strathcona for a land acknowledgement.
Ait Squale, Icona Selam Nama, Entha Bryn, Tonight's Net Muscadet. Good day, everyone. It's good to see you. My name is Bryn. I'm a grade 12 student in Strathcona, and I am from the Muscadet First Nation. I'm also Métis. I'd like to take a moment to recognize that we are gathered here today on the traditional and unceded lands of the Malahat and Cowichan peoples. As we come together just days before graduation, we recognize that our grade 12 students are preparing to leave Shawnigan and begin new chapters of their lives elsewhere. In doing so, we hope they carry forward what they've learned here, not only in classrooms, but through the experiences, relationships, and learning that have come from living on these lands and being part of a community shaped by the histories, cultures, and stewardship of the Malahat and Cowichan peoples. Haishka.
I'd like to welcome parents and loved ones who are watching online this evening. It's lovely to have you join us. A special thank you from me to the Shawnigan Parents Association members who have been hosting many families in Dukes. The senior leadership team is looking forward to joining you after the ceremony to express our gratitude in person. I'd like at the outset to thank our staff for their extraordinary work during this academic year. Parents know that you have cared deeply for their children, lifting spirits and delivering a home away from home experience that, in my opinion, is second to none. Thank you to you all for your exceptional role in creating unparalleled student life experiences here at Shawnigan. This evening, we also have some board members and alumni joining us. Not sure where they're sitting, but Lisa Grover, if you just stand as I say your name, Emily Wigness, and Kelly Garve. All three together. A triumvirate. So we're going to lead with a hymn. What we've done is we've put the words on the reverse of the programs for you in the absence of our hymnals. I'm going to invite Miss Bryant up to lead us, and it's going to be hymn number 5, Jerusalem, the K's House hymn. And of course, this is the last time the K's grade 12s will sing their hymn as Shawnigan students. So let's pump it out on their behalves as well. Please stand, hymn number 5, Jerusalem.
And today we will be doing this without organ, so just our voices. So I'll give you a note here. And here we go. And in those sweet and ancient times, walk upon England's mountains green.
Nicely done, everyone. Please be seated. We recognized our 360 program winners earlier this month in chapel, and last night we recognized our academic award winners. Many of you have received sports colours and have been recognized for your sporting achievements at various sports dinners. Tonight we celebrate our House Cup champions and our major award winners, mainly for our graduating students, but also for our top of the grade academic winners. We hope that you see what is possible when you work hard, dream big, and make the most of your Shawnigan journey. As always, if you're not recognized this evening, hold your head up high. Awards do not define you or your experiences. We value each of you and your unique contribution to our Shawnigan community. Jackets are allowed to be taken off. Please remember that if your name is called, you need to be presentable with your uniform spot on, and Arden's asked for you, if you come up, just to button up your jacket. No gum, please. I spotted a few chewers in chapel yesterday. Please come forward anti-clockwise via the stepping stones for students, as we did for the gathering last week, and come with confidence, no hands in your pockets, and give a firm handshake to the presenter, accept your award, and then turn for a photo. We'll begin with 2 academic awards from last night. So I'll invite Sharon Klein, Head of Academics and Leadership Development, forward to give these awards. Computer Science 10, runners-up Sophie Lynn and Matt Edson, winner Clara Cholak-Loisel, and Calculus 12, runners-up Maddie Hill and Ben Kim, and winner Chloe Ahn. Please come up. And whilst they're coming up, I'm going to invite Mr. Bartlett to come up.
Thank you. For his work on his capstone project, we would like to recognize Dorje Sherpa for organizing the EDGE trip to Nepal. Please come up, Dorje, to receive your certificate.
I can hear that dog barking, and I'm thinking, is it from the head's house? Is it from Coatman's or Groves? Yeah. I'm looking at my wife there, who's deflecting. Let's blame Coatman's. Now on to the major academic awards presented by Ms. Sharon Klein. Again, this award recognizes the top 3 academic students in each grade using a formula designed by the academic office that recognizes achievement and academic rigor. All 3 per grade, please come up to the front in the 3-2-1 order you are called. So we're going to invite the grade 8s first. 3rd place, Violet Andrew. 2nd place, Chloe Whitney. And 1st place, Naya Chakanyuka. And whilst they're posing for a photo, you're on the X. Grade 9, 3rd place, Cameron Sluggett. 2nd place, Zaya Angevine. And 1st place, Marius Wilkie. Grade 10. 3rd place, Annabelle Chan. 2nd place, Jamie Ho. And 1st place, Matt Edson. comes Ambrose, who's... Oh, Ambrose. Thank you, Ambrose. Grade 11, third place, Sunny Zhao. Second place, Chelsea Lynn. And first place, Valentina Head. Grade 12. Third place, Quincy Harding. Second place, Christian Wang. And first place, Brady Zhang. Okay. The Governor General, this way, Brady, come on. Even up until the very end. Come on. Governor General's Award, presented again by Sharon Klein. The Governor General's Medal was established in 1873 to recognize Canadian students who have achieved the highest academic average on all of their grade 11 and 12 courses with no differentiation between types or levels of courses. A bronze medal is awarded at the high school level. This year's Governor General's Award, the winner is Sharon Jiang. Head student. Shawnigan's top academic award, given to the student with the highest academic average from their combined top 10 grade 11 and 12 marks, with consideration given to both achievement and enriched courses. And the name goes on the honors board in the main hall. The winner is Brady Zhang. We'll move on to house awards. I'll invite up the house director and the head of each house to present these awards. First one will be the Samuel House Cartreff Award, and it'll be presented by the joint house directors of This Is Hysterical. It's not only has it disappeared vertically, it's also slipped underneath. And Brady, on Saturday, you have my blessing to go with a snorkel and select it. Let's hear it for Brady Zhang. Brady, we'll be telling the Dartmouth rugby coach about your handling skills going forward. This is presented by Sal Interlandi and Mrs. Rainbow Bartlett. Samuel House was founded as more than a place to live. It was created as a cartreff, a home, inspired by the Welsh heritage of its namesakes and built on the values of warmth, resilience, and shared purpose. The Welsh miner's lamp, once carried into the depths of the earth to bring light and safety, serves as a symbol of those who guide others through the unfamiliar, offering comfort, courage, and quiet strength. This award is presented to the grade 8 students who in their first year at Shawnigan and Samuel House have helped shape their new house into a true home. In a time of first steps and new beginnings, they have shown maturity beyond their years, offering steady friendship, thoughtful leadership, and an unwavering commitment to others, for helping unite our youngest cohort into a proud and cohesive community, and for letting their light shine in ways both humble and profound. They carry the lamp forward for others to follow. It is not lost on me that the largest trophy, designed by the Samuels and created by Mr. Bartlett, is also for students' youngest and smallest students. The winners are Holly Bendixson and Glenn Lertzman. The Spirit of Coatman's Trophy, presented by Miss Gemma Atkinson and Head of House Konstantin Suvorov. The Spirit of Coatman's Trophy is awarded to the student in Coatman's house who has best exemplified house spirit in terms... Konstantin, that way. Are you sure? Are we? Oh, you've got to give him a trophy. Who's best exemplified house spirit in terms of effort, sportsmanship, and morale. The winner of the Coatman's Spirit Trophy, the winner is Caleb Armstrong. Well done, Caleb. And whilst these guys are posing for the photo, I'm going to keep rolling the Duxbury Crystal, presented by Mr. Tom Lupton and Head of House Logan Jones, awarded to the senior student who best displays the qualities of integrity, honesty, and a healthy lifestyle. The winner, Eustace Frears. The Spirit of Groves House Trophy, presented by Miss Katrina Cholak and Head of House Georgia Nuzo. This trophy, originally presented by Sue Nunes, the first female house director of the house, is presented to the student in Groves House who best exemplifies the qualities of dedication, leadership, and integrity. The winner is Sasha Tong. Well done, Sash. The Spirit of Kay's House Trophy, presented by Mrs. Amanda Ainsbury and Head of House Romy Ruiz de Chavez Williams. The Spirit of Kay's House Trophy is awarded annually to the student in Kay's House whose enthusiasm and citizenship best exemplify house spirit. It was presented by the Brum family to honor Henry Brum. And the winner, thank you, Romy, for waiting for your house director so loyally. Winner, Maddie Hill. The Lakes House Award, presented by Miss Mariel Salzberg and Head of House Ambro Ing. The Lakes House Trophy, donated by the Pasquale and Wyatt families, is presented to the student in Lakes House who best exemplifies the qualities of leadership, hard work, sportsmanship, and above all, integrity, for which John Lake, after whom Lakes' name, stood. The winner, Greg Putterell. the C.W. Lonsdale Prize, presented by Mr. Jamie Pollock and Head of House Wiley Wen. The award was donated by a parent of a student in Lonsdale's house. It's awarded annually to the student in Lonsdale's house who best exemplifies the qualities of leadership, an example established by the founder of the school. The winner is Isaac Chung. The Renfrew House Award, presented by Chelsea Russell and Head of House Aliana Pink. The award was donated by Wendy Milne, former House Director of Renfrew House, and Erica Dalrymple, former staff member and past parent. This award is presented to the member of Renfrew House who best demonstrates the qualities of loyalty, honesty, and citizenship. The winner is Addison Labonte. The Alexander Bailey Ripley Cup, presented by Remy Anctil and Head of House Tyson Lesser. The current Alexander Bailey Ripley Cup was donated by Rod and Gaynor Samuel to mark the conclusion of their 16-year tenure in the running of Ripley's House. It's awarded to the Ripley's grade 12 student who has best embraced the values, standards, and expectations that Rod and Gaynor always embrace and role model, actor non verba. The winner is Zach Triplow. The Strathcona School House Bowl, presented by Julie Platt and Head of House Avon Thomas. This award, donated by the Hall family, first house parents of Strathcona Schoolhouse, is presented to the student who embodies the true blue spirit of the house. The winner is nominated for this award by their housemates for being genuine, faithful, committed, loyal, and dependable. The winner is Lila Gompf. We'll now move to our major award winners. If your name is called, please come up to the front to collect your award and have a photo with Miss Gill. The first is the Graham L. Anderson Trophy, presented by Bill Nicholas, Deputy Head of School. It's awarded annually to the co-heads of school. The trophy was presented to the school by the Hill family of Duncan in recognition of Graham Anderson's lifetime dedication to Shawnigan Lake School. So the trophy is presented, of course, to Ash Batoon and Bennett Hall. For the next set of major awards, I thought it'd be helpful for you all to know a little bit more about the process. Advisors are invited to submit nominations and written recommendations for their advisees for specific major awards. The education management team then looks at the criteria of each award against the nominated students and then makes a provisional selection. These are run through the head's office and the House Director team before the head endorses the final list. First up, the ASM Award, presented by Pema Yang Chen, Dr. Pema Yang Chen, co-chair of the Jedi Committee and English Language Center teacher. The ASM Award was established by the Ahumada family, Anna Karen, 22, and Sebastian, 25. This award is awarded to a grade 12 international student of non-English speaking origin with at least 3 years within the Shawnigan Lake School experience. The recipient is, in part, recognized for their efforts assisting other international students to outwardly demonstrate the spirit of Shawnigan while successfully integrating into the school culture and community. This award has a monetary component of $1,000 to support the winner with the next stage of their education. So awarded for the very first time, the ASM Award, the winner is Dorje Sherpa. The Voth Family Award is a new award this year, and Mark and Jana Voth are here this evening. Thank you to your family for launching this new award. Tonight will be presented by Maggie Fawcett, Director of the Learning Centre. The Voth Family Award is a new award. The Voth Family Award is given annually to a student in grade 11 or 12 who, during their 3 or more years at Shawnigan, has grown significantly as a learner through their access to the Learning Centre and all of its supports. Through resilience, determination, and a commitment to growth, this student has transformed challenges into strengths and strengths into success. The award includes a check to help with future plans. The winner, Owen Cholak-Lozel. The Leadership Award, presented by Bill Nicholas. Awarded to the graduating students whose involvement and leadership qualities have contributed most significantly to the success of a particular program or the Shawnigan experience overall. The winners will receive a check to help them with their future plans. This year's recipients each made unique contributions to their areas through leadership in academics, music, chapel, and sport. Their work elevated the importance of their respective areas while building connections across the school. Their initiative and ability to inspire others has been appreciated by many. The 3 winners are Zoe Kramer, Eustace Frears, and Rosa O. The Justice, Pride. I'm not giving you another award, Eustace. There's a slip there. The Justice Pride Award, presented by Erica Hansen and Gemma Atkinson, our SOGI leads. Awarded annually to an LGBTQ student in grade 12 who has demonstrated courage and leadership in promoting awareness of LGBTQ issues on campus. This student has continued the important work of building an environment of support, openness, inclusiveness, and friendship. Work which has been equally beneficial to everyone on campus, and work that generates a sense of pride in self and respect for every member of this community. This award was inaugurated in June of 2017 by the Justice family in honor of Miles Justice, K's 16. It carries a $1,000 check for the winner and funding towards continuation of awareness programs and activities. The winner, I'm delighted to say, is Amelia Handysides. The Indigenous Award, presented, so there's just a bit of feedback here, presented by Clay Punga, Indigenous Community Engagement Coordinator. Awarded to an Indigenous student in grade 10, 11 or 12 in recognition of their leadership, commitment to promoting Indigenous culture and heritage, and desire to foster cross-cultural understanding. Through their active involvement in cultural events and initiatives, the recipient has emerged as a beacon of Indigenous pride and representation. Inclusive in spirit, they support other Indigenous students and encourage them to stay connected to their Indigenous culture while away at Shawnigan. The recipient's unwavering dedication to uplifting others and addressing community needs reflects the values of compassion, empathy, and social responsibility. This award is an eagle feather carved by Tommy Martin of the Kleoquiat First Nation and first cousin to Hannah Frank, who graduated from Renfrew in 2025, her father. The winner is Bryn Hawes. It's also, of course, on Sunday, National Indigenous Peoples Day here in Canada, June the 21st. The Furlonga Métis Scholarship, presented by Raina Hydley. This scholarship, inaugurated in 2017, is intended to recognize and support the identification of students who can trace a Métis heritage. It's awarded annually to a graduating student who has shown interest in and support for the Métis culture by research or service and involvement, and who is identified as being proud of their heritage. In addition to the plaque and the sash, it carries a monetary award which is to be applied to the successful recipients' tuition fees as they pursue the next stage of their education. The winner, Bryn Hawes. The Kenyan Chaplains Award, presented by the Reverend Ruth Dancer. This award was donated by the Kenyan family and recognizes the student in the graduating class who has so embraced the whole Shawnigan experience that their personal growth and development are truly remarkable. The award includes a check to help with future plans. The winner is Harrison Peltz. The Reverend Jim Holland Award, presented by Reverend Ruth Dancer. This award was created in 2025 to recognize Jim Holland's 18 years of service to the school. Affectionately known as the Rev, Jim had the uncanny ability to brighten the atmosphere of every room he enters. His counsel, highly sought after by students and staff alike, speaks to his genuine authenticity and deep care for other people. As the longtime spiritual leader of the school, Jim has been a rock of stability and has perfected the art of meeting people where they are and conveying heartfelt messages at just the right time. This award will be given annually to a graduating student whose calming and welcoming approach helps to elevate the spirit of all those they encounter at Shawnigan. A brass scallop shell lives on top of the trophy, an emblem of pilgrims through the ages, a directional marker on the Camino de Santiago, a journey which the Rev made many times in the company of Shawnigan students, and a reminder of the guidance Rev gave in his role as chaplain of Shawnigan. The base of the trophy includes an adapted line from one of our hymns, "They who would valiant be." The winner, Romy Ruiz de Chavez Williams. Well done, Romy. The Aaron Ram Memorial Award, presented by Ralph Fraser. It will become clear why I've asked Mr. Fraser to present this in a second. In memory of Aaron Coatman's 05, whose young life was cut short all too soon in 2010. This award will be presented annually to the graduating student whose career at Shawnigan has been characterized by quiet determination and a positive, optimistic nature enhanced by an unfailing sense of humor. Recipients will be remembered for their consistent commitment to the school, the house, and their friends. They will have shown reliability and an admirable resilience in meeting challenges and overcoming them. The winner will receive a $1,000 check to support them on the next stages of their educational journey. I couldn't think of anyone better than retiring Ralph Fraser to give this award. The winner, Nolan Blankstein. The Robertson Award, presented by Bill Nicholas. This award was created by the Shawnigan Parents Association in honor of David and Lynn Robertson's leadership during their 25 years at the school. This award will be given annually to a graduating student who has consistently shown the character and the moral fiber that David and Lynn prize so highly. The recipient will have maintained a strong commitment to the values of the school's credo. This is Shawnigan. Despite any adversity that may have come their way, a $5,000 check will accompany the trophy to be used for the next stage of the winner's educational journey, hence the Inukshuk to guide them on their way. The winner, Pemba Lama. The Doreen Dean Award. The Doreen Dean Award for the Performing Arts, presented by Nigel Mays, Assistant Head Co-Curricular. The Doreen Dean Award is presented to a graduating student who exemplifies the qualities Mrs. Dean brought to the Performing Arts program during her 2 decades of service to the school. Candidates have demonstrated a selfless, enthusiastic, and passionate approach to the performing arts during their Shawnigan career. They have boundless love for performing and continually role model both commitment and collaboration throughout the creative process. Consideration will be given to those performers who are not afraid to take risks and who have explored the multiple facets offered through Shawnigan's performing arts programme. The winner blends the passion and compassion necessary to be a truly great performing artist. I've come to know Doreen's son, also an alum, Andrew, very well over the years, lives in Tokyo, Japan, and I'm thrilled to present this award. The winner this year is Yuno. The Donald G. Rolston Award for the Visual Arts, presented by Nigel Mays, Assistant Head Co-Curricular, presented to a graduating student who has demonstrated passion, commitment and excellence in the visual arts during their Shawnigan career, has been an avid learner, devoting co-curricular time in developing their skills, and has encouraged others to pursue excellence in the arts by acting as a tutor and mentor. Again, the Rolston name is held in very high regard here, and Don's daughter, Jenny, works here up in the comms and marketing department as its director, and we're delighted to announce the winner as Samantha Walker. The Captain's Trophy, female, presented by Andy Conroy, Assistant Head of Sport, awarded to an athlete in grade 12 for outstanding athletic ability and all-round contribution to sports at the first team level. She possesses more than skill and athleticism. She's an individual who energizes and motivates others in both practice and competition, and in doing so enhances the success and enjoyment for all participants. Originally chosen by the captains of the major sports, hence the name. Name on the honours board in the main building. The winner is Messiah Hughes. The Captain's Trophy Male, presented by Tim Murdy, Director of Sports and Athletics, awarded to an athlete in grade 12 for outstanding athletic ability and all-round contribution to sports at first team level. He possesses more than skill and athleticism. He's an individual who energizes and motivates others in both practice and competition, and doing so enhances the success and enjoyment for all participants. Originally chosen by the captains of the major sports, hence the name. Name on the honours boards in the main building. Winner, Massimo Ruben. The Pooley Cup, presented by Andy Conroy, awarded to an athlete at first team level who has displayed not only a high standard of performance, but enthusiasm, good conduct and sportsmanship in victory and in defeat. The Pooley Cup is seen as our premier award for a female athlete. Name on the honours board in the main building. The winner, Charlotte Lawson. Charlotte not only is a super talented hockey player, she's also a national championships gold medal winner at rowing. Sportsmanship Cup, presented by Tim Murdy. Awarded to an athlete at first team level who's displayed not only a high standard of performance, but enthusiasm, good conduct, and sportsmanship in victory and in defeat. This award is seen as our premier award for a male athlete. Name on the honours board in the main building. The winner, Wiley Wen. Wiley not only represented his country, China, in the Hockey World Championships, he was also called up to the men's senior squad before the tournament as well. And a rare achievement to represent one's country at such a young age. So well done, Wiley. Spirit of the Class of 1969 Award, presented by Rodri Samuel, Director of Alumni Relations, presented on an annual basis to the graduating student who best promotes cooperation, trust, and class spirit in their graduation year. This student has had a significant impact on the graduating community. The award is chosen by the graduating class by a vote. And the winner, by a country mile, is Sasha Tong. Are you holding this together, Sash? Yeah. The JMS Lecky Award, presented by Wendy Milne, Senior Master. It's a giant trophy with a giant base behind me. This award is inspired by John Lecky's service to others and his commitment to making a difference. The inscription on the base of the trophy, Wendy, can you just model, is taken from Nelson Mandela, former president of South Africa. What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It is what difference we have made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we lead. Grades 8 to 11 vote for the grade 12 students that they believe have made the most difference to the lives of others within the Shawnigan and local community during the course of this academic year. This is an award which captures service to others, community spirit, and humility, and a strong understanding of curiosity, compassion, community, and courage across the grades. The winners are Greg Putterall and Ruby Newsom. It's worth so much. This trophy lives permanently in my office under constant surveillance. Yeah, don't do it, Brady. Too easy, Brady. The Ravenhill Cup for Character and Commitment. Well done, you two. Presented by Gaynor Samuel, Executive Director of Admissions. Originally presented to the founder by his friend and former owner of the land on which the school was built, in memory of his son who was killed in the First World War. This trophy, first awarded in 1917 for efficiency and citizenship, was presented to a student outstanding in academics, sports, and citizenship. For many years, it became the award for citizenship alone, awarded each term. To honour both its origins and its more recent past, the trophy is now awarded to the student in grade 12 who has fully embraced all aspects of a Shawnigan education, with a particular emphasis on strength of character and commitment to our school community. As the motto on the cup says, candid and steady. Name on the honours board in the main building, winner, Maddie Hill. The Groves All-Rounder, also be presented by Gaynor. One of the premier awards for a school with our philosophy, the Groves All-Rounder is named after Captain James Groves, former governor. First presented in 1961, it's awarded for all-round excellence in academics, athletics, and fine arts. Name on honours board in main building. So for a prefect and colours recipient in the House, academics, sport, and 360, the winner is Shannon Sen. I think we all deserve a stretch, so I'm going to suggest we sing another hymn. And again, we've selected hymns that we feel we know off by heart and we feel we can pump out without the organ. I'm going to invite Miss Bryant up, and I'm also going to go off script and invite Mr. Samuel up, and I think that will be the giveaway. We'll have both of them up here for a lovely... Come on, let's hear it for Broads. Come on. And come on then, Mr. Doyle's been called out. Come on down. Our Welsh-speaking community, come on. And it's going to be, I think it's Mandy and her backing singers up here. I'll get murdered later. Callan Lan, Samuel House, hymn, Please Stand.
I seek not life's ease and pleasures, earthly riches, pearls nor gold. Give to me a heart made happy, clean and honest to unfold. Caron land and Llandioni, take a yew, a lily glows, dim on
Thank you, Mandy and the Welsh tenors there. And hope, Avon, you enjoyed that. I think we've got at least one grade 12 student with strong Welsh roots. Please be seated. Now we'll take a moment to award some of our deserving staff members who go above and beyond to provide each of you with the best experiences at Shawnigan possible. We'll start by calling up the grade 12 representatives of the Eagle Feather Committee, Nolan Blankstein and Maddie Hill.
Good evening, everyone. It is officially time to announce the winner of the Eagle Feather Award for the 2025-2026 school year. In First Nations culture, the Eagle Feather symbolizes, among other things, wisdom, courage, and leadership. This award is made annually to the Shawnigan staff member who is nominated by the students as having shown the extra leadership and mentoring that distinguish that individual in an already heavily committed group of talented people of character. The winner will have shown a willingness to go the extra mile for the students and an ability to bring out the best in them, thereby contributing significantly to the overall quality of their experience. This beautiful trophy was hand-carved by artist George Yeardsley and donated by the Richardson family in June 2009 as a tribute to the Shawnigan teaching staff. The student committee asks that the winner accepts the award on behalf of all the dedicated staff here at Shawnigan Lake School.
Students consistently describe this recipient as caring, supportive, and a dedicated member of the school community. Many highlight her kindness and generous spirit, noting that she is always available to lend a helping hand. Students appreciate not only her academic support, such as providing extra assistance in the Learning Center, but also her genuine concern for their well-being outside of the classroom. Several students shared that she motivated them to improve in areas where they struggled, helping them become more successful in school. As one student explained, her warm welcome and willingness to help had an amazing impact on their Shawnigan experience, reflecting the positive difference she makes in the lives of the people around her. We are honored to present the 2026 Eagle Feather Award to Ms. Lupton.
Congratulations, Kirsty, richly deserved. The Eagle Feather had 190 student submissions for 76 members of staff, testament to the high caliber of our staff. Thank you to each student who submitted a nomination. I've asked the student committee of 6 students to anonymize and choose their favorite nomination for each member of staff nominated, and Mrs. Milne will place the nomination paragraph in each staff member's pigeonhole by lunchtime tomorrow. Stag Awards. Stag Awards were created in 1961 by the school's third headmaster and have remained among our most prestigious awards. They were joined in 1982 by the Shawnigan Awards for those female members of the Shawnigan family who had distinguished themselves in exactly the same way. To signal the beginning of the school's second century, in June 2016, the awards were collapsed into one by the then headmaster and are now known simply as Stag Awards, irrespective of gender. The purpose of the award was and is to recognise appreciatively all those who have contributed to the life and well-being of Shawnigan Lake School, so that it can be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contribution they have made. In choosing this year's Stag Award winners, the Head's Office has read very carefully and considered the record-breaking set of nominations by staff and Shawnigan's criteria. The Head's Office received 15 nominations, thanks to those staff who took the time to nominate with citations other members of staff. I've also consulted some of the most senior staff members who hold Stag Awards. We've looked for individuals in our community that are generous, kind, caring, compassionate, and humble, inclusive in approach, and live by the school's values and make the school a better place. For staff, this is not an award for those who actively seek it and the recognition that comes with it. It is for those who serve wholeheartedly. For staff, length of tenure is an important consideration for this award. Our Deputy Head of School, Mr. Bill Nicholas, will present the awards to students and education staff members. Come on up, Bill. And our CFOO, Chrissy Ranaseth, will present the awards to admin and operations staff. I'm going to start with the students. A Stag Award is presented to Bennett Hall, and I'll read the citation. Bennett has made an indelible mark on Shawnigan. He's a loyal and effective student leader and co-head of Shawnigan. Humble in demeanour, tireless in his service, and always ready to put others first. Bennett is able to lead from the front when needed, but he's also happy to be a quiet, steady, and supportive voice who empowers others. Anyone who's had the pleasure and joy of working closely with Bennett knows that he's an excellent listener and is deeply reflective. When he speaks, he does so with an authority that inspires trust. His voice and cadence may be destined for a career as a wildlife documentary narrator, but they also carry conviction and confidence. Bennett's passion for the outdoors is an integral part of who he is. He's a steadfast ambassador for exploration and adventure beyond our gates, knowing that there is immense potential for learning and growth on British Columbia's rock faces, slopes, trails, and waterways. Over his 3 years at Shawnigan, Bennett has been an enthusiastic contributor to school life and has enjoyed a rich Shawnigan journey. He's been a good friend, developed deep relationships with students and staff alike, and most importantly, has shown younger students what it means to be a good person. We thank him for his leadership, thoughtfulness, and unwavering commitment to this community. It may truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contributions Bennett has made. Come on up. And I know your grandmother's here today as well, Bennett, in support. A Stag Award is also presented to Ash Batoon. Throughout Ash's 4-year Shawnigan journey, she's been a positive presence, a steadfast friend to many, and a truly valued member of our community. As a co-head of school, she's served as a quietly brilliant leader whose steely determination and calm strength have provided stability and consistency, qualities that are so valuable in a fast-paced, action-packed school like Shawnigan. A true blue Strathcona girl, Ash has epitomized the swan. Always calm, graceful, and composed, yet we know that her feet are constantly paddling hard beneath the surface. When there is a job to be done, Ash is unfailingly one of the first to put a hand up and see that action is taken. As one of our Jedi prefects, Ash has been a strong voice for celebrating the diversity of our community. Proud of her Turkish heritage, she carries her roots with grace, humility, and a deep sense of identity that enriches our community. Since the beginning of her Shawnigan journey, she has helped to showcase the power of music, sharing her talents through musical performances in chapel, around the school, and in our wider community. We've all appreciated the sacrifice, dedication, and tireless service that Ash has given to Shawnigan. It may truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contributions Ash has made. Turning to the staff. A Stag Award is presented to Dustin Setso. Chef Setso's response to almost any request reflects his genuine desire, I can see you, his genuine desire to help others in any way he can. Not only does he lead the kitchen in feeding 600 plus people 3 times a day, he does it in a friendly and professional manner. Furthermore, the meals he prepares are nutritious and delicious while accommodating many different food preferences. His skills are also culturally diverse, as he willingly prepares different ethnic dishes in honor of certain religious, cultural days and festivities. This flexibility is further evidenced each February when Dustin transports his kitchen to Manning Park, where he continues to feed the school during ski week. Those lunches served in the parking lot at the ski hill are one of the week's highlights. Whenever he caters to a special event such as the Mother's Day brunch or Lunar New Year or closing day, you know you're in for an unforgettable treat. This is where his artistry as a chef is showcased. Dustin cares for his team. As a leader in the kitchen, he consistently supports and mentors his team while maintaining the highest standards in the food service program. His community spirit was evident during the pandemic when he organized food hampers for staff families to pick up and take home. Dustin, steadfast and dedicated in all he does, understands that the way to a student's heart is through their stomach. And he fully embraces the 4 C's of Shawnigan: curiosity, compassion, community, and courage. It can truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contributions Dustin has made. And I think Dustin is a bit of a surprise. Amy and the kids are here somewhere as well, that we've been plotting and planning, well, Tracy has, behind, and I think they're here somewhere. Next, a Stag Award is presented to Teresa Barron, devoted to duty and consistently conscientious. Saint Teresa, as she is affectionately known by the boys in her care, has been a steadfast presence at Shawnigan for 29 years. She initially worked in the kitchen before becoming the much-loved housekeeper in Ripley's, a role she has held for the past 25 years. Despite the varied demands of her position, she remains humble, dependable, and courteous. Teresa unfailingly carries out her responsibilities and fulfills her obligations with efficiency and a cheerful disposition, always going the extra mile for the young men entrusted to her, teaching life skills, offering thoughtful advice, supporting them during illness, and much more. Her unwavering commitment and genuine care have made a lasting impact and enriched the life of the Ripley's community. She's been a true anchor and provided a home away from home. She embodies the very best of the school's values, pairing an unmatched work ethic with a generous heart. In addition, Teresa is a team player who's earned the respect of her colleagues for her work, ethic, and humanity. It can truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place as a consequence of the contribution Teresa has made. Are you here, Teresa? Okay. Stay here for a sec. I'll hug Bill. Each house director was asked to invite their housekeeper to this ceremony, and it's wonderful to have some of them here this evening. I also believe that Teresa's daughter Holly and her granddaughter Sophia are here this evening. Are they here somewhere? There you are. Remy has been up to mischief to organise, so
Thank
you were going to give them a hug.
I didn't know that.
A STAG Award is presented to Jeff Williams. Jeff Williams, or J-Dubs as he is known with great respect and affection, joined Shawnigan in 2005 as a former Canadian international rugby 15s and 7s player. He immediately made an impact coaching rugby, initially with the Colts and then the boys' first 15, bringing out the best in his players for the past 20 years. As the Jim banners show, Shawnigan rugby has enjoyed incredible success during this time, though for Jeff, the growth made by each team gives him as much joy as the medals. His players love him and will run through walls for him. Accolades from parents at this year's provincials were full of praise for the belief he built into this group. His elite coaching qualities have earned him roles with the provincial and national teams, most recently as assistant coach to the Canadian men's sevens team, and prior to that, head coach to the Canadian men's under-20s, 15s, and under-18s sevens team. Jeff's coaching has impacted all sports through his teaching in the P department, including a tenure as head of department, yet his impact on boarding life has been just as profound. Serving as assistant house director since 2009, first in Duxbury and now in Samuel, Jeff draws on his childhood in a military family, moving around the world to bring deep empathy to students far from home. Jeff is a reliable go-to colleague when something needs doing, and above all, truly shows up for families or individuals in times of most need. It may truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place as a consequence of the contribution Jeff has made. Jeff's family knew about this behind his back, but Brady is away playing an important lacrosse match in Nanaimo this evening. Otherwise, Cheryl and the kids would be here in support. Is Cheryl here? Cheryl? There you are, Cheryl. And I hope you tipped off Jeff's parents as well, so we can send it to them on the live stream. Jeff Proud's son. Next, a STAG Award is presented to Kathy Pasquale. Kathy joined Shawnigan in 2002 as a math teacher and volleyball coach. She has since taught hundreds of students with the care and dedication you'd expect of someone who was born to teach. Kathy was an inspiring volleyball coach who took her teams to various levels of championships. Her meticulous organisation of the many demands on the Sportsplex and slow-mo ensured that all teams and coaches were able to focus on their practices and games. From 2003 to 2013, Kathy worked alongside her husband Vito as the house mum of Lakes. She commanded the utmost respect for her role amongst duty staff and students and became a trusted anchor in their daily lives. She seamlessly provided the nurturing, motherly warmth that transformed the house into a true home away from home. Known for sharing her mouth-watering Italian cooking and amazing family recipes, she was key in instilling the virtues of Lakes, non sibi sed alice, not for ourselves but others, into each student. Kathy was always there when they needed a hug or redirection. As a math teacher, Kathy is known to be patient and caring with her classes. She gives hours of her time in tutorials, encouraging students to believe in themselves and their potential in math. The clarity of her teaching and imagination in developing different activities to improve student fluency with numeracy are appreciated by students and colleagues alike. It's the little things that Kathy does, quietly, without fanfare. remembering a birthday, honouring graduates of the basketball team with personalised mementos, organising lists and systems in the math department, and being an unwavering support to her advisees that makes her cherished and respected by those who get to interact with her. It can truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contributions Kathy has made. Wherever you are, Kathy, come on down. Stay here, Kathy. And whilst Kathy's on stage, we tipped Vito off, who taught here for many years and ran our basketball program, is a much-loved member of our community. And Milan, your son here, and I think Amika is also watching on the live stream from Vancouver. But thanks for the family for joining us with this conspiracy. A SNAG Award is presented to Raina Hyde-Lay. Raina was part of one of the first cohorts of girls to attend Shawnigan Lake School and won a Shawnigan Award, the equivalent of a SNAG, as a grade 12 student in 1991. She joins an elite group of alumni who have won a SNAG Award as both student and staff member. In fact, we believe there is only one other in the history of this award, Mr. Mays. She rejoined Shawnigan in 1996 as an intern in Groves House and taught Spanish and English. She's held many roles in the school, including in the admissions department and in the library. Raina is an outstanding librarian, generous of spirit, full of initiatives, responsive to suggestions, and always there to support and enable use of our wonderful library. Her understanding of the nuances of effective research and citation is sought after by students and teachers alike. She's both steward and host of the space and encourages intellectual curiosity at every turn. She's a much sought after advisor, kind, thoughtful, dedicated, and much more. Raina has an unflappable demeanor and level-headed approach to solving any problem she encounters. She's an island of calm at the busy center of our campus. Raina supported DHL for 22 years in his capacity as House Director of Coatman's, and many generations of students and their parents benefited from her compassionate and generous approach. She's played a critical role as an Assistant House Director in the development of Samuel House. She understands and embodies the motto of Cartref and seeks at every turn to create a welcoming home environment for our grade 8s. It can truly be said that Shawnigan is a better place in consequence of the contributions Raina has made. Well done. David has, of course, been in on this, Raina, and your children and mother know, and I believe they're watching the live stream from Haida Gwaii to Arbutus Ridge to Kelowna to Guelph. So, a quick reflection on the term gone by from me. Today, the 18th of June, is written into the history books as the day in 1815 when Napoleon Bonaparte was defeated at the Battle of Waterloo over 200 years ago. Our founder, C.W. Lonsdale, loved his history books. And of course, our school motto is taken from the Napoleonic Wars and Admiral Horatio Nelson's coat of arms. This evening, we gather together in the Shieldrop Amphitheatre with the Lonsdale statue looking down upon us for one final time for the end-of-year major awards and simply to be together. Tomorrow, our grade 8s through to grade 11 are returning home with a special closing day planned for our grade 12s on Saturday. I do want to mention, in front of the whole school, our gratitude to our leavers, the class of 2026, and other students off for new adventures. Some of our wonderful German and Mexican students return home, and we hope one day to welcome you back. We feel a combined sense of loss and happiness as you step beyond our world towards your own futures. As a message to our grade 12s and other departing students, our hope is that all of you have felt that you have belonged here at Shawnigan and that you have found your people, your community, your dreams, and made a difference to the lives of others. Our definition on the back of the word shirt this year invites all members of our community and readers to believe, to trust what you cannot yet see, but feel deeply within. Seeds planted together in community allow dreams to grow beyond imagination. Believe and new paths appear. We trust that you have begun to believe in yourself and that new paths have appeared. I'd now like to invite all of our departing staff to stand. We thank you for your contributions to Shawnigan. We will miss you. I'd now like to invite all of our students to take the opportunity to thank those staff here at Shawnigan for what they have given over the course of the school year. All our staff, you are dedicated advocates and champions of our students, encouraging them at every turn to believe in themselves and to dream. House directors and your teams, thank you for all that you have given. And let's hear it for the house directors. Being a house director is the best job in boarding. It's the most rewarding and at the same time, the most challenging. You must be very tired at this stage of term. Students, please take the time to find those who have supported you at the end of this service, tonight or tomorrow morning, and let them know how much you appreciate them. I think you know we care deeply about you. The Soccer World Cup fever has been evident on campus since last Thursday, the largest World Cup with 48 countries in the competition's history, with Mexico, the US and Canada hosting the matches. Dukes has been buzzing with games. I found Albert celebrating the first goal of the tournament, with Mexico scoring in the 9th minute against South Africa. Canada has stormed to 2 victories so far, including a thumping 6-0 victory this afternoon. Mexico are currently playing the Republic of Korea. Spoiler alert, put your fingers in your ears if you don't want to know the score. But Mrs. Nicholas has sent a message. Mexico won. That could be premature. That could be premature. It doesn't mean necessarily Mexico won, as in they've scored 1 goal. Mexican 1. Thank you, Albert. Albert. Mexico 1. God, I wish it was South Korea 3 after that. But Mexico 1, South Korea 0. All of us will have our favourite team. Having lived in Norway for 6 years before coming to BC, I am supporting Norway. They've been in the soccer wilderness for 28 years, but they're back at the World Cup. And I absolutely love the new Viking longboat rowing chants they have brought with them. All of us will have our favourite player. With this in mind, I will give the final word this evening to Pelé, the Brazilian playmaker, and perhaps the most gifted player in the history of this sport. He played in 4 World Cups and won it 3 times. He remains the only player in history to have achieved this feat. He was the embodiment of an enthusiasm for life. He once said, "Enthusiasm is everything. It must be taught and vibrating like a guitar string." There you are, Mr. Hale. You'd love that metaphor. Mr. Sturrock, are you here? And in a suit. What was Pelé's first name? I knew. I gave you the answer a couple of days ago, planted you in the audience. I should have told Mariel, as usual. Could you draw on that memory bank? Your memory's gone after all the heading of that ball. You know that. Okay. Sturrock, nil point. Pelé's first name was in fact Edson, named by his parents after the inventor of the light bulb, Thomas Edison, because electricity was invented and was introduced to his hometown in Brazil in 1940, just before Pelé was born. Edison memorably said, "Genius is 1% inspiration, 99% perspiration." Pelé took his namesake and hero's thinking a step further and said, "Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do." And I'm going to repeat that for our students. Success is no accident. It is hard work, perseverance, learning, studying, sacrifice, and most of all, love of what you are doing or learning to do. Wise words indeed. Even the most gifted need to commit to hard work, but more than anything, you need to love what you are doing. I hope in the spirit of Pelé, you have all found your enthusiasms this year at Shawnigan, worked hard in the pursuit of success, and developed a deep love of learning. Enough from me, now on to the full school community awards. Just a reminder about cheering and celebrating and decorum. The Interhouse Academic Shield, presented by Wendy Milne, for academic scores and effort ratings. Mrs. Milne explained the intricacies of the formula to all house directors in a meeting earlier this month for full transparency. Could the head of house of the winning boys' house and girls' house come up together to receive the trophy after I announce both winners? I'm going to go 3, 2, 1. Girls, then boys. Girls. Third place, Kays. Second place, Strathcona. And winner, Groves House. Georgia Nuzzo, come on up. And whilst Georgia's coming up, boys, third place, Copeman, second place. Well, very good, sir. Guys, sit. Coatman's, then Lonsdale's, and then Lake's House. Well done, Ambrose. You can see how much it matters. I'd also like to call up Assistant Head Student Life MCB to hand out the much anticipated Inter-House Challenge trophy winners for this year. The Inter-House Challenge Trophy. Girls, the Hyde-Lay Trophy, donated by Derek and Mary Hyde-Lay, to be awarded annually to the winning girls' house that has accumulated the most points in the inter-house competitions throughout the year. Third place, Strathcona. Second, Renfrew. And winner, Groves. Come on, Nuso. Let's go. And Inter-House Challenge Trophy Boys, the CW Lonsdale Cup, presented by the family of the founder in commemoration of the life and work of Christopher Windy Lonsdale, awarded to the boys' house that has accumulated the most points in the Inter-House competitions throughout the year. Arden, you're missing the, yeah, sorry, Arden. Arden's gone AWOL. So, it's going to go Coatman's, Lonsdale's, Lakes! Okay, Lakes. Blair, Mariel, calm them. Another important message at this point. I think they're still here. We've yet to introduce our students to the latest member of our Shawnigan community. This time last year, we celebrated the imminent marriage of Danny Robb and Tim Stevens. I think they're here. Tim, where are you? Now we can introduce you to their son, Matt. And I don't know if he's sleeping, whether you want us to applaud or just wave our hands in celebration. Danny, what do you want? There we are. And Tim, come on down, because we've got a little branded Shawnigan baby onesie. We wanted a dad's version as well for you, Tim. And Danny, you coming as well? Come on. And whilst they're coming up, I'm going to invite Ash and Bennett to come up as well, and they're going to give an end-of-term message to the student community, particularly the grades 8 to 11 who won't hear their messaging to their own class on Saturday. Quiet! Come on, Wendy, it's wavy hands. Come on, where's Arden? Where's Arden when we need him? Arden, for God's sake, Arden, what's going on? Okay. Should we have a little... I have permission to tell you that at one point they were thinking of the name Samuel Larry Stevens, SLS. But it didn't get traction. Come on up, you two.
I know that most of us are tired sitting on concrete and chairs, I guess, so bear with us for the last time, mostly. Enjoy it because it'll go by faster than you think. That's what a grade 12 Ali Tuttle said to the new students in Strath on my first day in grade 9. And I remember it as it was yesterday. I think we can all agree on that statement, especially about Shawnigan, but you can't truly understand it until you've reached the end. Now, I used to be terrified of endings, and I don't just mean major life-altering ones. I didn't want to throw birthday parties because not having one seemed better than enjoying a nice day and then being sad once it was over. But over the course of my years here, I learned to appreciate that, rather than fear it. The longest, most vivid stretch of memories that I have are the ones like when my friends and I raced down the hills in the Strath wagon and Lila almost crashed into Lake Omar. That might be why flat tired. We're sorry, Mrs. Platt. I've learned that the difficulty of leaving Shawnigan, whether it's just for summer or longer, is just the proof for how much we care. If we had an infinite number of classes with Miss Manuel or endless chapel speeches from Mr. Lupton, then they just wouldn't feel so sacred. So my plea for the returning students is to recognize that, but more importantly to actually show up for it. Cherish your time with your friends, never cut yourself short or avoid risks, and seek out your own moments of the Strath wagon. The finish line can make the journey beautiful, but crossing it won't feel like a celebration if you weren't truly there for the miles in between. And looking back at those miles, I'm reminded of how I stood here, or in chapel, at the very beginning of this year. I told you then that I couldn't be more excited to see how each one of you will shape this community in your own way. And standing here today, I can say that all of you definitely have. Shawnigan gives us endless opportunities, but it also gives us a clock that moves way too fast. Even though time didn't stop for us this year, we at least stopped to care. Every day I've watched the way people in the school show up for each other, whether it was the Lakes guys staying after lunch to clean up, or the friends that sacrificed themselves in senior splash. And even though I didn't appreciate Mr. CB plotting against me with Sasha in the game, that is honestly an accurate representation of Shawnigan. When someone needs help, others go all the way. I'm going to miss seeing those small everyday moments, but I take so much comfort in knowing for a fact that this spirit will carry on with everyone returning and joining next year, just as it did when I was a terrified grade 9 student, and just as it did for the grads of 1979. Stepping into summer break, I know that some of us will have that strange instinct where you briefly panic when it hits 7 p.m. It's funny how a routine can stick with you like that, but I think it shows how much this place has impacted us. And knowing that you're in a community like that, I believe there's always something to be grateful for. Personally, I'm so grateful for all of you who have made this year worth remembering. If I've ever accidentally forgotten your name during a busy stag shift, I'm so sorry, but trust me when I say that I see each of you, and I'm not the only one. There are so many people here looking out for you and rooting for you. Lean into that and appreciate the people around you while you're here. Thank you to the staff and all of you for an unforgettable year, and have a great summer.
This time of year, I often hear the quote accredited to Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Let me offer you a different idea. I think you can do both. It's an emotional time of year for all of us, graduates and returning students. And to discourage emotion seems wrong. I remember my first year here, grade 10. I spent the closing day trying not to be emotional about going away for the summer and saying goodbye to all of our big brother grade 12s. I thought keeping it all to myself would make me feel better about having to say goodbye. I still felt awful. My grade 11 year, I was a bit braver, letting myself feel the sadness of having to go away for the summer and saying goodbye to some of my closest friends as they left for university. Amazingly, I left with the feeling that I wasn't really saying goodbye, just see you later. That's the magic of this place. Even though we have come from every corner of the world, we still have a connection that binds us. My mother is still in contact with the people she knew from Shawnigan and still sees her old roommates. Shawnigan is special in that regard, that no matter the time or the distance, the connection remains. I have felt this myself with my old friends. It offers me comfort when I think about leaving these gates. It helps me to believe that as sad as I might be about moving on to the next chapter of my life, I know that I haven't truly left Shawnigan, and I haven't left my friends. I'm not simply talking about the grads. Our community as a whole is special, from the juniors to the grade 11s and the teachers, who we are also close to. They make this place our home. I have felt all sorts of things since coming to Shawnigan. Belonging and homesickness, like the first few weeks at the beginning of term. Happiness and sadness, like nights together as a house and coming back from an unsuccessful interhouse. Victory and losses, like when Lakes won soccer undefeated and then proceeded to lose rugby without a single win. Yet, all the while, I have had friends to go through it with. The boys in my house to cheer, the prefects to keep each other accountable, my advisor to chat with, and Mr. Lamont to both tease and encourage me. Shawnigan has been here with us the whole time, and it will continue to be after we graduate. It is special because it is ours, because we go through this together. A ceremony like this can't change that. I know that for fact. So, on this final night of term, I encourage you all to let your peers know what they mean to you. Tell them if they have made an impact on you, or even that you have appreciated spending the time. This goes for everybody. People will forget what you did, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Sometimes it is important to say it aloud. I want to take a brief moment to congratulate all the winners of tonight's awards, and also those who haven't received an award tonight. Just because you didn't receive an award doesn't mean you weren't seen and appreciated. We do see you. We do value you. I want to extend a thank you to the class of 2026, 27, 28, 29, and 30. These memories that I have created will stay with me for life, as will the friendships. As my journey continues outside the Shawnigan border, those that stay behind keep being you. Shawnigan isn't Shawnigan without the people. You did this. We did this. And there's no one I would have rather done it with. Thank you, and enjoy your summer.
Thank you both, and stay here. I'm going to invite MCB to come forward to introduce and present a gift to Ash and Bennett on behalf of the heads and student life officers. Wendy, I think Matt's going to read first. Yeah.
To Bennett, inspiration. This talisman inspiration reads in Lumine Luce in Latin, which means shine in the light. The arm coming out of a crown is symbolic of leadership and achievement. It is holding a sheaf of wheat, which represents the fruition of one's hopes and dreams. To Ash, the world is your oyster. This talisman features a pearl in an oyster shell, a reminder that life is full of possibilities waiting to be explored. It encourages a sense of ambition and willingness to make the most of opportunities to achieve anything you want in life. We've also given you each a limited edition of the 110th anniversary picture, which is right here.
Grab the pictures. So we produced this for the 110th anniversary and created 110 limited edition prints. And I think you're the first students to receive this as a gift and mark and tribute to all you have given. So let's hear it for these two. And if you wonder what MCB was talking about there, that we've chosen a medallion for both of them, and MCB chose those special symbols to reflect their character of inspiration for Bennett and the world is your oyster for Ash. As you're aware, the incoming prefects was selected a few weeks ago for the 2026-27 school year. This group has been working with our outgoing prefect group and are off to a great start. As part of the process, we invite the newly appointed prefects to participate in a secret ballot to choose the two co-heads for the school year. They choose the two students they would like to lead them. They voted, the results are in. The co-head students of Shawnigan Lake School for 2026 to 2027 will be I'll do one and then pause and then the second. First, Charlie Kittlestone of Lonsdales. And the other co-head of school is Maddie Jones of Renfrew. Okay, we definitely deserve a final hymn, and then we're so nearly there. So let's sing the school hymn together as a community one last time. I'm going to get Miss Bryant back up, and we couldn't put all of it onto the back of the program, so we're going to do the first verse twice of There's a Voice in the Wilderness, and let's pump it out so every single person in the local community can hear us. Please stand.
There's a voice in the wilderness crying, a call to the ways untrod. Prepare in the desert a highway for our God. The
So that concludes our major awards for the school year. Perhaps my favourite moment of the week is signing the grade 12 leaving certificates for the closing ceremony on Saturday and discovering that some of you have some extraordinary and unique middle names. Pearl and Cecil caught the eye, but my absolute two favourites are Glory and Danger. Mr. Mugford. A huge shout out to the team that worked on the logistics behind the scenes to deliver this evening in the amphitheatre. The education management team, general office, events, academic office, purchasing, operations, communications, kitchen. Everyone on our team has an important role and part to play in closing week. Last night we thanked Miss Ross. Tonight I'd like to thank Mrs. Hughes of the general office and Mrs. Cooper, who's sitting next to Mrs. Milne. And Mrs. Cooper has made an incredible impact to the general office and the head's office and works tirelessly behind the scenes. She's quite extraordinary, and we've got a little surprise, and I'm going to invite Cheryl Nicholas and Wendy Milne to come down to give you. Come on, Cheryl, go give this prize. Come on down. Cheryl's behind this. Come on up, Kim, as well. I think you want to go that way, actually. Yeah. Got a photo. And I wish I'd thanked them last night, but I think tonight gives me a greater audience to do it to. But part of the magic of Shawnigan is creating that link between chapel and so much of we do with families who can't be here. And I want to give a shout out to our chapel and amphitheatre tech crew. And I'm going to get them just to come out and stand a couple of steps down. If the staff can take over the tech, there you are, Mr. Smith, you're in charge momentarily. But can the tech team who work tirelessly to connect what happens to Shawnigan to families far away? Let's hear it for the tech crew. Come on, let's give them a standing ovation. Any staff not attending house parties this evening, please join the parents and SPA representatives in the main building for refreshments and engagement right after we leave the amphitheatre. Enjoy your evening and safe travels home for our grades 8 to 11. Students, please remember to return your trophies so we can have your name engraved on them. If you want to take some quick photos with them, please return them to the back, or come down here, take photos. And Arden has also offered to be here for the next 20 minutes, half an hour, if there's a group of students who want to have a photo down at the base of the amphitheatre. Grade 12s, hang up your number ones. They need to look good on Saturday. Please don't leave your programs lying around in the amphitheatre. Just grade 11s and grade 11 prefects just take charge of collecting them, passing them down the row. And I wish each of you a wonderful summer break. And now to finish for a song that captures the spirit of this year's word shirt. Thank you and good night.
I thought love was only true in fairy tales, meant for someone else but not for me. Our love was out to get me, that's the way it seemed. Disappointment haunted all my dreams. Then I saw her face, Now I'm a believer, not a trace of doubt in my mind. I'm in love. I'm a believer, I couldn't leave her if I tried. I thought love was more or less a given thing. Seems the more I gave, the less I got. What's the use in trying? All you get is